On today's episode of the Outlet Podcast, I'll be talking about most memorable music videos and taking steps towards your calling or dream. You are listening to the Outlet Podcast. Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of the Outlet Podcast. I'm your electrician, Gazy, and thank you very much for sticking along with me throughout this entire ride. I've been trying my hardest to get this audio going on and so it won't come out just on one side of your earbuds. So that's the job of an electrician. What can I say? So welcome to the Outlet Podcast. These are some ways you can contact me. Please contact me. A lot of people have been hitting me up on Facebook, and I'm really happy that I've had that contact, that interaction. I had a blessing to talk to somebody over Twitter. One of the first fans to contact me over Twitter. So if you're listening, hi, how are you doing? So on Twitter, guys, people, ladies, gentlemen, you can find me at Outlet Podcast on Facebook. Friend the Facebook page, fan the Facebook page, share the Facebook page, live, be, survive, die, and resurrect on the Facebook page. Okay, that was dark. Sorry, but we need some interaction there. And I ask for it just because I cannot send out invites any longer. From now on, I have to actually pay Facebook to make certain, to send out messages and certain things like that. And I just respect my friends. I don't want to send them constant messages back and forth. Like the fan page, be a part of my fan page, be a part of this podcast. If I don't want to put them in that position and jeopardize my friendship. So I haven't been asking them to fan my page as much. But if you all like the conversations, everything, the topics that we're talking about, definitely share and subscribe. On YouTube, I've been uploading my YouTube as faithful as I can. So far, I'm at episode 4, and I'll be doing episode 5 and also episode 6. I'll be uploading that as soon as it uploads via my other media, which are Soundcloud, soundcloud.com/outlet-podcast. You can also find me on Stitcher Radio if you choose to listen on Stitcher, which is a great media. It's a great means to do so. Or if you're an Apple user, if you love your iPad or your iPods, your iPhones, download the podcast. Like, subscribe, throw those stars. I want to be like a galaxy. They can't handle how many stars I got going on. All right. So definitely subscribe via your iPhone, iPad, iSmack. Send it. If you'd like to send me an email so we can have a personal conversation, if there's something you'd like to talk to me about, definitely send me the email at outletpodcast@yahoo.com. Okay, it's outletpodcast@yahoo.com, not the first one. Outletpodcast@yahoo.com. My WordPress blog, I'm trying to update as much as possible. Just visit it if you want to. I don't know, just see another aspect of this show, so you can know that this show is actually pretty good. I'm pretty proud of how we've grown. So check it out, outletpodcast.wordpress.com. So now that that's all the way, I just want to get into our music segment and talk about the most memorable music video. All right, that was my music buffer. And do you know what a music video is? Okay, I'm not sure that you might not. All right, these days music videos aren't really that prevalent, and if they are, they're just not what they were meant to be. I mean, the only music videos I can possibly tell you that come to my mind, it's not for the cinematography of the video. It's for there's just like pornography, nudity, just garbage. It's nothing of importance. I mean, back then, music videos kind of had like a little story to it, and you just like follow that story. You go all the way back. Let's look at Michael Jackson's Thriller. That was a movie that was based on just a song which was incarnate into a music video that's just long. Music videos are awesome. I grew up during an MTV generation, prior to the glam era of MTV, where there was just a lot of boy bands and a lot of pop, a lot of pop stuff going on. During TRL, my sister would always put on TRL, and I definitely hated it just because it was pop bands over and over again. You got your Britney Spears music videos, you got your same Christina Aguilera music videos, and if it was not that, then she would watch some BET and watch music videos like the Big Timers, watch some Keith Sweat, Tony Braxton music, some R&B music videos. They're not like, at least back then there was a kind of a meaning to it, and it was kind of respected. Everybody wanted to catch the music video. You would go to Hot Topic, you would go to all your music stores, you would see the music videos right there. There would be playing music videos back and forth, boom, boom, boom. Now I cannot. Let me know. Are music videos still relevant? Are they or are they not? Let me know at Outlet Podcast on Twitter, or let me know on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Outlet Podcast. So are they still relevant? Do they even matter? I mean, in this time where all you got to do is just download or you can go to YouTube and just copy, right click, and then go to your YouTube to MP3 to copy it. So are these music videos still relevant to you? Do they even matter? Do they bring a sense of a community to you? Maybe or maybe not. But in this segment, I definitely wanted to talk about some of the most memorable music videos of my time. And I gotta share this with you. Even though on my personal YouTube page, I have a playlist. I like to use YouTube for my playlists. Like when I'm in my car, I got my Bluetooth on the car and on my phone, so that I can listen to YouTube videos. Sometimes while I'm at the red light, definitely see some of the video. If it's just a song that has the lyrics like karaoke style, then please don't catch me at a red light. Please don't catch me, because I swear, if you catch me at a red light, you're gonna see me singing. And okay, I guess some ladies like it, but not everyone would like it. But yeah, definitely, I'm always singing in my car. Ask my wife. I love singing to my music. But so first off is one of the more sentimental music videos because of the music content and what it meant to the generation. I mean, the group is called. These are all mostly well-known groups of the 90s, so you're gonna know them. Smashing Pumpkins. Okay, now they're very hard, and back then they were a little hard too. But they had this grunge. They were representing that era. Do you even know what I'm saying? So yeah, two videos that come to my mind when talking about the Smashing Pumpkins is Tonight. Tonight is lovely, beautiful music video, very different. It takes it during when cinematography was first coming out. Before movies, when they were trying to create cinema, they'd have this very antique, very different style of doing movies, and the way the actors were. Obviously, it was all mimicked, like it was mimed and pantomimed by the actors, and then they would cut and go to the next scene where they would have like the words of whatever the person is saying. So it's very retro, very charismatic type of type of cinematography that you're seeing. Very lovely work, man. So that just that if you're looking for something in the 90s, that was it. And 1979, the music video was it screams nostalgia because it just takes you back. Like, I don't know how you are these days, but let me describe to you this music video and if it relates to you and your friends. Okay, have you ever been like you're being spun down a hill in a tire with your friends? Like, have you even ever tried that? Like getting inside of a tire with obviously with no rim, and just being like going down a hill, having your friends like push you down, and like, all right, driving around the town in your car, and all of your friends are just like sitting inside, doing donuts in your car. Definitely just, I mean, obviously safely. I'm not asking you to do it like on your highway, your principal highway, but like just doing donuts. Just why not? Taking like a long drive with your friends and pensively looking outside the car window. Some people have taken pictures of me just doing that on like road trips. I used to be a part of a worship band, and I'm still a part of the worship band. Like we used to tour, and we would tour like go from Orlando to Jacksonville. We go Miami, do some long distance type tours. And definitely one of the things that I just loved was kind of just like isolating myself. I always think of myself in like a bubble, and just like not being lost in my phone, but being lost in thought at the moment. Like just looking outside the car window, realizing that everybody inside the other cars around you are in their own little worlds, and they have their own stories. And outside of their cars, you're looking at, like you're driving down the highway, you're just looking at landscape, and you think about how vast it is and how little your need to have a crunch bar is. You know what I'm saying? Like you're looking at those clouds. You're trying to bring rationality to things that are irrational. And of course, science can tell you cumulonimbus. They can, talk about nature in the scientific sense, but I'm talking about nature in the aesthetic sense. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's so beautiful and intricate, and you can only see it for a moment. You can share a second of your life with that moment. That's awesome. So like I never went to mediocre parties where a band would be playing inside of a house and it was broken up by cops. I never had that. I guess you could say luxury, but I don't know. I never had that instance in my life. Sneaking into neighbors' pools. Back then, I guess it was more innocent. I mean, the neighbors would probably like scream at you and tell you to get out. But these days, with all of the politics and with all of the way the police officers are doing things these days, and how aggressive everyone is, not just police officers, but how aggressive everyone is. I mean, you'd be shot if you're in someone's pool these days, as opposed to back then. You just have to just get in, get screamed at, and run out. Definitely doing pranks. I did a few pranks in my youth, but nothing that I'm too proud of or that's worth mentioning because it's not necessarily like noteworthy. But another one that's in the music video that I loved and just like found a lot of a connection with is going to a corner store, going to like this, like your neighborhood, like not even your grocery store. I'm talking about your corner store, like your 7-Elevens, just going in there at night, grabbing, and just for the sake of like slushies, just going in there, grabbing some slushies and just getting back in the car and probably like chilling somewhere. Just you and a bunch of friends, just like relaxing, not doing any harm, just being cool and living in the eternity of a moment. Like this music video, you have to watch it. And I'm not saying, you know what, I am saying it. Relive these moments with your friends. Make moments with your childhood friends. Go out to a pier on a beach. Definitely, if you have that opportunity, go out on a pier and a beach with a bunch of your friends. Go to the beach and be like, and just chill, watch a sunset. You know, some people, they'd be like, oh man, that's gay, don't do that. And I'd be like, yo, there's more to life than just, you know, going to the mall and looking at chicks or looking at girls. Or there's more to life than, and why not share those moments that you can actually think back on in your life and be like, wow, that was totally worth it. That was, you know, wow, I really identified myself and I was totally identified with. So yeah, Smashing Pumpkins, 1979. Watch that video. Next one is Foo Fighters Hero. A great song and a great music video. I loved it. You know, the soundtrack is, you know, just encouraging and energetic, and it's very legendary because you got this guy who's just like, you don't know why, you don't know the connection that he has until you watch a music video with the family that he's trying to save. Because he literally goes into a burning building. He's like running from nowhere. And he just it's like jumps on screen and just starts running. You don't see his face because the point of the music video is not seeing the guy's face. He's like running into this burning building. The band is playing and he's just like saving memorabilia. Then he saves this, saves a dog. I think he saves a baby. He saves a dog, saves a baby, and he saves a family picture. I watch the music video. That was 90s, bro. That was the era. That was the time. So, Blues Traveler, Run Around. Music back in the 90s was music. And if now you go to the studio and you got your beats, you got your, highly produced music. Blues Traveler, harmonica, simple guitar riff, nothing too complicated, great lyrics. Watch the music video. It's about a Wizard of Oz cast trying to get into a club and them realizing what the music scene and what the music industry is, because the music industry is, the great and powerful Oz. It's just behind the curtain you see what the real music industry is, and how these days it's just like cupcake, powdered faced, fictitious garbage. Like it's just like it's fictitious. It's nothing genuine. Goo Goo Dolls Iris. Yo, watch this music video. It's just quintessential music, but for that era. But it's very you just have the guy looking through telescopes and he's looking through telescopes. He's swirling around in his chair. It's like he's in some kind of the roof, like a rooftop, like a spot tower, a watchtower, and he's like looking out a window. He's got his burnt, charred scroll maps where he's like trying to chart. It's awesome, very cool. So watch the Goo Goo Dolls Iris music video. No doubt, two music videos that just 9Ds, just Ds, 9Ds is Don't Speak and Spiderwebs. This is at a time where Gwen Stefani, how many of you ladies know Gwen Stefani? Right. Yeah, see, so a lot of girls love Gwen Stefani, but back then she represented women. She was a front. Okay, not many women were front women. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. You always had the front man. Okay, you always had the front man. I guess that's the title. Gwen Stefani is a front man. I take out gender right there. She's a front man. For representing her time, she was like your Axl Rose. She was your Freddie Mercury. She was your Bon Scott. She owned that group. She you looked at her and you're like, whoa, she represents us so much. The music was obviously great. That ska was fresh, and the music video for Don't Speak, it's very interesting because what you see in the music video of Don't Speak, the industry, once again, the evil industry, they're kind of taking the band out of the picture and focusing on her. So like in the music video, there's a photo shoot where the photographer is just like moving the bandmates out of the way just to get to Gwen Stefani. So that just speaks more volumes, because at the time there was it was an exhaustion. There wasn't a hate or an animosity, but there was definitely hurt feelings in that group. Spiderwebs, come on, leave a message and I'll call you back. All right, I guess they don't appreciate that. That was my, all right, whatever, fine, guys. Another music video you gotta watch, August 11th, 1998. Come on. You can't get more 90s than the power couple that is Rachel Lee Cook and Freddie Prinze Jr. These two beautiful people in the movie She's All That. That was 90s in its epic that was the, all right, because you had 90s rock, grunge, you had 90s rap, you had 90s alternative music, you had 90s pop, definitely, and you just had 90s glam stuff. And the background for She's All That, Kiss Me. Wow. What a great song. What a great music video, because Rachel Lee Cook and Freddie Prinze Jr. are actually in the music video, and it's so artistically 90s in so much that they're sitting, there's like a small TV screen, and it's like a nighttime at like a dark park. I'm trying to remember the video, and there's this small wooden bench with, the cast iron frame, and everybody's like squished into it, and there's just like cutscene after cutscene of the movie She's All That, but there's cutscene after cutscene of how like their expressions, the romantic, the romance, the chemistry in between them with the music is awesome. Definitely watch this music video if you want to get your nostalgia on. Newfound Glory did a cover of this music video, and guess what? My girl Hayley Williams from the band Paramore, she makes a guest appearance. And actually, I recently learned that Hayley Williams is engaged to, I believe, one of the members of Newfound Glory. So that's awesome, and it's pretty interesting to see that since '98 that was going on. So there was chemistry since back then. So another music video, guys. Alanis Morissette's Ironic. The whole idea that I just explained to you about, going on a car trip, well, this is Alanis Morissette's video. And instead of being with a bunch of friends, it's like her different personalities. You see her different personalities in her hairstyles and the way she acts. Because the driver of the car is the more mature person. And it's not... And these other characters are parts of her, probably at different points in time in her life. So Ironic is a great music video. Green Day's Basket Case, dude, you have the time to listen to me. Yeah, those guys. That great band. I'm not necessarily a huge Green Day fan, but I'm not going to ignore their contribution to the punk rock scene. So definitely. Speaking of punk rock, you got the Blink-182. They did all the small things music video, which is very like a commentary, like a jesting commentary. However, one of the music videos that I enjoyed was the music video for Girl at the Rock Show. That was awesome. Have you gone to a rock show? Number one, oh my gosh, the Vans Warped Tour was a movement. If you were to go now, would it even mean anything? It's so commercial. Like back then, Vans Warped Tour, where you had history making bands in their like infancy, but still killing it on stage. That's what the Vans Warped Tour used to be. Blink-182 was a part of that. And Girl at the Rock Show, that was the anthem for that movement, because everybody wants to meet I don't okay, I can't force my beliefs. Well, you know what, I would never force my beliefs on your beliefs. If you're the kind of person who's looking for hookups, then I just would, like, as a human being, I'm not your mother, not your father, but I'd definitely be like, be safe. I mean, if you're gonna go hook up, be safe, be careful, because the times are dangerous and all that. You know, you don't just, you right swipe on Tinder. You don't really know this person. Just be careful if you choose to kind of make that a part of you hooking up, because there's an alternative. You don't have to do that. You can kind of save yourself. For the right person. If you choose to save yourself before marriage, that's something that I believe. Saving yourself before till marriage, that's something I practiced, and I'm glad, because because I don't have baby mama drama, and I don't have connections, emotional connections and physical connections with random chicks. So that's my PSA. The more you know, the more you learn. So, anyways, in this music video. Yeah, everybody's happy that I went back. Okay, guys. Okay. In this music video, their recording company just gave them a bunch of money to produce the music video, and all they did was go. The music video is them in a van with 182. I think it says Blink 182 on it, and they're getting out of the van and they're just doing nice things for nice people, just like giving homeless people money and like giving money for people doing funny dares. I think in the music video they're on top of a porn store, and they're just making it rain. So that's a funny music video. Some fast. I want to go fast, but I'll take. Darn it. Okay, Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. Great music video. Fat Boy Slim, Weapon of Choice. Christopher Walken dancing. He's actually an accomplished dancer. We might make fun of his comedy. We might say, more cowbell, and you might have like Jay Moore, or listen to other people do Walken accents. Here you see Christopher Walken dancing and doing a good job of it too. Sugar Ray, there was a time when Sugar Ray was awesome. Mark McGrath, the lead singer, don't call him Sugar Ray. I guess he gets mad or something, whatever. But that was all the music videos to the songs. They're great, and they're kind of quintessential. They're the other spectrum of the 90s that I'm talking about. Linkin Park had some of the best music videos. Breaking the Habit. In the End. Faint was one of my favorites because it's shot from behind them, looking towards the crowd till the end of that music video. So Linkin Park has some of the best music videos for rock. I mean, you also have System of a Down with Chop Suey.